Thank you all. Thank you to the prepared speakers. And we have 3 great evaluators up here today. And President's Day, boy, President's Day is a beautiful day. We're here to highlight George Washington and Abraham Lincoln's birthdays. And I was reading an article yesterday, a President's Day article written by an author, and it was kind of giving a negative side to George Washington. Not a negative side, but just showing the other side of the coin and other things that he did, showing that he wasn't a perfect person. And at first I was like, dang, you're really going to bring up the negative side about this guy on the day when we're supposed to be celebrating him? But I thought she did a great job of bringing up opposing opinions and just showing that this guy that we hold on such a high pedestal, he wasn't perfect either. So I think it's great to show that we all aren't perfect, but we can all make a difference in this world still. A massive difference, just like George Washington and Honest Abe. But our first evaluator, I can't wait to hear this lady. She speaks with Mossy Foot. She travels. She has her own nonprofit, and she's making a difference in the world. So I would love to hear her evaluation on Mr. Billiam and his time over in Switzerland. Can we all give a warm welcome to Sharon Daly? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator, and welcome back from paradise. Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, and especially you, Bill. And speaking of traveling, you show us such beautiful pictures. It took us to Switzerland, to St. Moritz. Your objective was to create and tell a story based on a personal experience, which you did very well, and you took us with us visually. One picture is worth 1,000 words. That's something that I feel is a big strong point in your presentations. You started out building the story to a climax, reviewing the 3 different places that you had been, and then finally going to St. Moritz. You described the lunch. You described going to the train station, buying your lunch, what you bought. And then you showed us the place where you had your picnic. You described sitting down to enjoy your picnic and spilling the soup all over the rest of your food, which was a disaster for you. However, it was great for the birds. And first of all, you showed us one bird. You did quite a job of developing the character of the bird. And in your story, there was this aspect of character development. I saw that the birds were what you developed the character, especially with this one little bird that came first that was so brave. And then he looked at the food, and then he got closer and closer. And pretty soon you showed the birds in your hand that were eating from your hand. So the characters were the birds, I think. One more bird, and then a group of birds, and then you also described the characteristics of the duck. Those pictures were just so awesome. I don't know how you got pictures of the bird there. Were you standing there and taking a picture with your camera, or somebody else holding the
Christina.
So it was very nice that we were able to see that. They were beautiful pictures of St. Moritz. I was a little bit confused whether your goal was to show the beautiful pictures of St. Moritz or whether it was the story of the birds. It seemed to me that there was more of a focus on the birds, and maybe there could have been a few less pictures of St. Moritz if that was your focus. You might have given one of the birds, the one that was the first one there that came up to your hand first, you might have given them names and given them names of their own personality characteristics. I think that would have enlivened your story a little bit more. So you had so many beautiful pictures. You could have emphasized either St. Moritz or the birds. All in all, I enjoyed the trip to Switzerland and to St. Moritz. Thank you so much, Bill.